Hello, 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 loves. Welcome to Sipping in the Sip with Sabrina. I'm Sabrina. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs down if you dislike. I appreciate any and all things done to contribute to the channel. So it's all good with me, however you feel. We got a few sippers. Today gonna be all about R.Kelly trial and the verdict. So I won't be holding you guys long. It's just a quick little reminder to put everybody back where they supposed to be. Little something. But yeah, I just want to remind everybody and to remember that he was once our Pete. You know what I'm saying? We've been looking past a lot of stuff within our own personal families. We look aside of stuff. I mean, we look, to the side for what our family members do. So let's just cut it in main supreme people of the neighborhood, stuff like that. So we be knowing things is wrong everywhere, but we still condoned it. So ain't no point in turning your back on them now. So I just wanted to just keep the reminder going. So let's go on and get into it. Now, Kelly was supposed to start trial, I think August the 8th, but later started like on the 18th. I don't know why it was 10 days late, but I think that's how it went. He was going to trial for sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Uh, but with those changes, he had like 14, I mean changes, I mean charges. With those charges, he had like 14, I think, other charges to go with it. Um, and then there was some kind of man act or some type of law that he had done broke it. So I never heard of the man act, but apparently he broke that law of the man act, which also had like nine other charges or eight other charges up under that man act law that they was talking about. It was for one, the trial was extremely long. It was for 6 weeks, and the testimony for 6 weeks was some of the horrific, humiliating, weird, craziest testimony I have ever heard in my life. Now, I don't know what was going on as to how a high profile case such as this, how Kells could not get out. Um, you know, just to prep for his trial. Like, I don't know what's behind this case, but I don't 100% trust it. Some about it ain't right. Like, how your lawyers couldn't get you into their custody so that you can prep for a trial that your life depends on. But that's neither here nor there. Um, I'm gonna just keep going with what I know. I just can't, but I do wonder that. Now the trial literally went on for a total of 6 weeks. There was 50 witnesses, 45 for the U.S., 5 for the defense. The defense had 3 grocery store carts of evidence, but Kells could not get out for whatever reason to prepare for his defense. Like, that is a lot. You got 45 witnesses. You don't got no complete say, so you can't like do cram courses. You can't catch up on what these witnesses got, how to respond to these people. Like, you really literally doing stuff around certain things. One, COVID is existing, and they not really letting too many people do too much outside the jail. See what I'm saying? So once you know that, it's like it's just really, it's really a lot. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how a high profile case such as this could not get this man no time to prepare for 45 freaking witnesses. He have 5 witnesses. Like, where is all these people at that was on? Come on now. I know that man could have got more than 5 witnesses, but because he couldn't get out and couldn't get no contact, couldn't do nothing. Of course he don't have no witnesses. He had no time to really set up for his actual demise that is starting to look like he really have a demise going on. It's really scary. But anyway, now for whatever reason whatsoever, they felt like it was very important for us to know that one of the jurors was close to Bill Cosby's camp. The jury has 7 men and 5 women. We not sure of if the juror was a man or a woman, that may have been close to Bill Cosby or whatever. But I thought that was crazy. Why are you associating these two people together in any form of fashion? Like, why? You figured that it would be good to say that, so like if something was to have went in R. Kelly's favor, oh, it's because we had Bill Cosby juror on trial. I mean, not we had somebody close to Bill Cosby camp on trial. I mean, on the jury. So because of that, he might have had some influence on throwing the case. Like I'm confused as to why they wanted us to really know about that Bill Cosby situation. That was kind of weird, but at the same time, glad you brought him up though, so y'all continue to keep Bill in our prayers along with his family because they did that man wrong. Just like I feel like something about R. Kelly case just ain't quite sitting right. And I'm really not an R. Kelly fan, so I'm really confused as to what this really is. I'm just about right and righteousness. That's it. I don't know what else extra is supposed to be included in that, but yeah. Now y'all heard exactly what Bill had said after that trial or whatever, and that verdict came out. Y'all heard him say that him and R. Kelly had been railroaded in their trials now. Now that's coming from somebody who they had to just literally release out. Like you didn't get bonded out, you didn't get none of that. It wasn't nothing like y'all realized the mistake you made and literally had to just let that man go because y'all did some fugazi. You know what I'm saying? So that he could sit in jail for like up to 10 years. That was just wrong, and I feel like I think it was a 3 to 10 year sentence, whatever the minimum was. Y'all made sure he did his minimum amount of time before you decided to be honest with everybody else. Like, oh yeah, he wasn't supposed to be in jail, by the way, right? So, which is what I'm saying is how long we gonna take before we realize what going on with our Kelly now, what's going on with our kills now. Like, we just need to know that. Now, Bill Cosby did get slammed all over the internet for saying that him and R. Kelly had got railroaded in the trial. I don't know why he got railroaded about that. That is weird to me because he should not have. Because that's might be some truth to this. Like, we really should keep up with really what's being said. Like, don't let it come back and hunt you. That's all I'm saying. Just putting it out there. Okay. Now, moving right along. Now, I know y'all heard that Kels had said that he was going to be out by Christmas after that verdict came out. They said that he would be out by Christmas. And that he was snitching on some other petties in the industry. To lighten up his sentence. Apparently, they say he got evidence on quite a few. Laugh out loud, honey. I want to know who is the few and what you gonna be saying and what did you see? What was you a part of? Like, because if you're going to snitch on someone else, 9 times out of 10, when you really tell your truth, you gonna still be in trouble with some of that stuff. Like, it's a lot of reasons why stuff really just ain't coming out full force. That's why a lot of people's stories don't really come up or sound quite right. And this could go for like even with the Bill Cosby case. The little stories was not adding up. the Ti and Tiny situation. The stories just are not adding up. It's a lot being left out, because if I add to this stuff, now I have implicated myself, and I have to tell you my part. So I just feel like everybody should just shut the heck up, because ain't nobody really gonna tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God. But it's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, just keep it up on y'all toes. Now this case ain't over with yet. Now ain't that just like black folk? I tell y'all, our color is so serious. Not they done got a player. They done got a player. Come out, y'all. We caught. We caught. I am so tickled. But I know Kels don't want the problem, so I really don't believe this story. It's alleged and it's just out there, but I don't believe this story, because he really don't want them problems. I know he don't. He don't want to face that problem. For one, he's still in jail. And if he was to get out, he do not want to face that on these streets with other people in the industry that you done snitched on. So I don't know. I really don't believe that. But you never know what anybody will do in this world right here to be free out here on these streets. Like, I'm not taking this all alone. But I get it too. And another reason why I think he would probably do it, because he's facing 100 years. But I get it. But in all honesty, like, I'm saying, if you really want to snitch on somebody, honey, you're gonna have to start snitching on these parents. You're gonna have to just start releasing stuff and letting stuff be known. Yep. I mean, I'd rather be in jail for the stuff that I was paying you for your child to be here than to be in jail for 100+ years. I think the sentence will be a lot differently. It is not 100 years. I know that. So yeah, like, yeah, I got you a little. Yep, I bought you. I got you that. You sent your daughter right on back. You sent your son right on back. However the situation was, like, all each year, and ain't no one man that powerful in this world. That all each year that just done got messed up, and y'all parents waited until they got completely grown. Like, what parent in their right mind really is going to let this go on with their child for this long, right? For this long. But it been going on for years, but you wait till they grown. And now all of a sudden you coming forth. Because I know one thing, when they got grown, that pay got cut off. They grown now. And he didn't really expect y'all to be doing all the extra, all this rallying, everybody coming together, because ain't nobody getting $1 no more. Like, y'all sold y'all kids, and y'all need to really let that be known out here in these streets. Like, y'all sold them. Simple. It's straight up simple. Nah. Kelly is still facing state and federal indictments in 2 other states on similar charges as the ones he had in Brooklyn. Now the charges that he have been charged with in Brooklyn, for that federal court, for that federal case, his sentencing will be on May the 4th. So just a reminder, May 4th, we'll know what R. Kelly has to face. Cause he facing 10 to 100 years. So they may go light simply because he still got the 2 other state indictments to face. So, like, the federal can't take up too much of his time, because then, therefore, the other states won't get their time in either. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the outcome of those states as well, if he get charged with anything. Like, so I don't think that the sentence is gonna be too harsh. I don't think that they're gonna give him 100 years. I don't think they're gonna give him a high number. He may do the 10 just for the federal. You know, federal and state is 2 different type of weigh-ins when it comes to being in prison. So yeah, he hook, line, and sinker as far as the federal charges as we know of now. So he is hook, line, and sinker for that. He just got to go to his sentencing. So we got to see what that will be of, and you know, just woo. May 4th can't get here fast enough. I know that's what he feeling. Anyways, deep down inside, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he know he ain't feeling right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that he feels some type of way because um first of all, they set this federal state in New York for a reason. There is no cases against him in New York. Like, they are not one of the states that indicted him. It's the federal state decided to take him to New York, and there's a reason why they chose New York. Okay? We just need to figure out what that reason is. So I really know he feels some type of way. Oh, he feels some type of way. So we gonna just pray for him and just hope he find peace, whatever the outcome. But I don't think he gonna get no outdrawn sentence from this federal, um, from the federal thing, from the federal case. I just don't. But I do think he will probably get that minimum of the 10. I got a strong feeling about that. Now they say, they. I don't know who the they is, but they say, so this is all alleged, that Kels had went on suicide watch after the New York conviction. Now, I don't know about that. I think it's still more tactics of them trying to get him out of there because they know something about this is weird or what have you. But I do know that, yeah, Kels went on suicide watch after the New York conviction. I guess he couldn't take it. I don't know what they was trying to explain. Because in the same breath, they also said that he said he'll be out by December. So, okay, Christmas rather. Christmas that came and went, he still ain't out. So I don't know if I believe about this suicide watch either. I think that's another one. I really just don't know too much back. You know, I just don't know too much about that, but I'm gonna let them have it. But I don't believe none of these narratives they trying to throw out. I don't know if they trying to help him get released out or what exactly. But it has been it's been a roller coaster. So I can imagine how he feel. Cause us as the people on the outside looking in and trying to know what is what or what ain't what, we are like overwhelmed too when all this stuff coming out, the surviving, the testimonies, the witnesses, it just a lot. I mean, a lot. Exes creating YouTubes, getting cosmetic surgery, but I don't know. I just don't know what to think or how to think. But I do know it's some weird stuff, truly, 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 going on around this trial. And I am really not a big R. Kelly fan of the person, like the personal part of R. Kelly. I'm not that best fan. But yes, I'm jamming his music. Like, I can't take that from him. That man did that. He created it. He is a stigmat. He is concreted literally in each and every one of our lives. Like, I don't care how old you is. Like, you gotta know something about R. Kelly, his music and all that, because probably 95% of y'all was created off of some R. Kelly songs. That's all I'm gonna say. So that's all I got to say about it. On that note. Now, if you like what I've been putting down so far, please hit the thumbs up. If you dislike what I've been putting down so far, please hit the thumbs down. Like, it's fine with me either way. However you feel. Everybody have the right to their own opinions and thoughts and what they like and don't like. Share it and comment. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Like I said, any contribution to the channel is a great contribution for me. I do not mind however you feel. Please just contribute to the channel. That would be so great for me. But yeah, just wanted to put that down before I continued. We ain't got but a little bit more to go. And then y'all can go and share it and put it out there for everybody else to see too. So since all of this has been going on and R. Kelly has been locked up, there has been quite a few things that has been transpiring, such as the new Instagram legend verses, where two rappers come together and praise each other for all the glory that they done over the years. But honey, now a lot of people had no issues, okay? But Ja Rule had said that him and Fat Joe avoided R. Kelly collabs during their verses. But a lot of people have also did use their collabs, so I don't know what type of message that was sending. Like, I applaud all those who did put R. Kelly in their verses. Like, cause at the end of the day, that man created some very great music. And also, if he was on your songs, oh yes, he also made you some great money. So I'm just saying, um, I don't think that was the probably the greatest thing to do for one of your co-workers, because y'all both all in the same industry or whatever. But I do apply all those who, like, regardless to the fact I didn't think like that of him, apparently, when it was time for me to make my coins. So I'm not gonna turn my back on him now. So I applaud them for just keeping in mind that he do really make some great musics. Now, as far as streamings and all that stuff, like, if they choose not to play R. Kelly music, they got that right. That's their bag. That's their viewership. You know what I'm saying? That's their stuff. So, like, I get it on their particular thing. But if you're going to celebrate what you have, your accomplishments that you have done, your collabs, your whatever, you wrote on something, you might have wrote somebody else something, however it went, it's your best 20 songs from both sides, or your best work, period. And I just feel like maybe y'all felt like Fat Joe and Ja Rule felt like maybe some of their best work wasn't with Kills, and that's why they didn't add them in their versus value. But other than that, I really just don't know. But that's just my opinion. Like, you had no problem with doing a song with him then. Why is there an issue because he's incarcerated? It's just weird to me. Not really sure what you guys think, but I would like it if you left me a comment to let me know. Now, back to the trial for just a quick half a second, real quick. Please explain to me, y'all, why did R. Kelly, Mr. Kells, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, lawyers, what possessed them to compare him to Martin Luther King? Speaking of, happy birthday, Martin Luther King. Tomorrow I'll be here. I think tomorrow, yeah, today the 16th, tomorrow the 17th. Yeah, tomorrow will be Martin Luther King. But so just happy. But how did you get compared to Martin Luther King? Now, I know that he had a hard time keeping it in his pants, old Reverend Rev. But Rev Doctor did not do none of this him stuff that he has been convicted of. So explain to me, why did Kel's attorneys feel the need to compare him to Martin Luther King? Like that, I cannot, y'all. I died. I just cannot, and I will not. Like, you're not gonna do that. We know he was a little, We know he was a little, it in everybody else's career but his own. We know Carrera knew. Quit playing. But I don't see the comparison between R. Kelly and Martin Luther King. I don't know what they was trying to pull or what they were trying to prove, but that might be one of the reasons why he ended up getting convicted. Now check this out, though. Check this out. Check me out. Check me out. No, but I'll just play like. But I don't know. But that could have been one of the reasons why they also just was like, yeah, like, this got to be stupid. Why would you compare him to MLK? But check now, YouTube removed the official R. Kelly channel. Hunty, they have removed the official. R.Kelly channels. Why they do that, I don't know. But whoever were behind them channels, man, I know you missing your money. Because everybody still listen to R.Kelly. And we go to YouTube to do it. Like, that is so messed up. Like, why kick him while he down? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. That's another reason why I feel like he didn't get out the trial. Like, y'all made it where he couldn't even make no. Why did you make it where he couldn't make no money to even pay for lawyers? To pay for his defense team to continue doing what they needed to do and all that good stuff. I feel like everybody really dropped the ball on this. Like, I just don't believe all the hype that they got ramped up for my boy. That I just don't believe. That's all I can say. I just don't believe. Like, but it's cool. Like, but we got to just take it. He got to just take this L for the team simply because nobody was willing to speak up. Everybody just listening to what was said. Oh my God, I don't like him. Da, 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 da. But hey, who am I? I don't really know the thing, but I do know some about this case just ain't adding up. I'm telling you. Let me see. I think this is gonna be it. I think. Now, rumor has it that our boy R.Kelly is having a difficult time finding someone to buy his publishing catalog. Now, I don't know what's everybody's issue as to why they don't want to buy this man catalog. Or I don't know if they feel like if they buy the catalog, that means that he associated with what he done in his personal life. Like, I don't feel that way at all. But I do know that it got to be something behind this. Why don't nobody want R. Kelly catalog? Like, that catalog? Oh, yeah. And you're going to pay some big money. Like, yeah, you're going to pay some big money for that catalog. But to have that, y'all going to let it go to waste because he in jail? Are y'all for real? Like, nobody not going to pick that up. Nobody not gonna pick that up. So it's just at him. So that's what we saying. It's just at him. That's all I can think of. It's just at him. Gotta be. Just at him. Like, it's a whole great catalog. Like, if I knew, if I had the money for one, and then I actually knew what to do with such credentials of Mr. R. Kelly himself's catalog? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I know I'd be a billionaire. Give 5 years, he in jail, come out with a whole new what? Man, okay. I don't really know what's going on, but that part right there really got me because that is so freaking weird. How don't nobody want this man music? How? And John Legend just sold his. But how? Get out of here. Y'all, we gotta do better. No. Like, for real though, I'm really not a for real R. Kelly fan. Okay? Like, I am not a R. Kelly fan of his personal life. I haven't been that since I was early grown. Like, early grown. And so I mean, like, I get it that if people really just don't like the dude, I'm one of those people. I really just don't like him. Like, literally, like a whole different dude from the dude I grew up with. So it's like this. Why I feel the way I feel about this trial is one. My mom used to babysit R. Kelly. Nothing has ever came out about his time being in Gary, Indiana. That is very weird. Nobody has went to none of his sisters because his sisters stayed in Gary, Indiana. Okay, I used to beat up his nieces all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because his nieces would be about my age. So like it was a thingy thing, and our families are very close. So it's a lot of reasons why I don't like them. Yes, my family, his sister, yeah, they always would go to concerts or they would get free tickets if they it's in the area where they can actually go. Yes, they went. So like if it was in Chicago, anywhere from the Indiana to Illinois area, like yes, they was in the building. All the out of states and all that, this and that and third, no, they was not there. And he know that nobody had no money for all that. Okay, like and then they were dirty. Not me, not like saying dirty, but they didn't really have a lot. And like his nieces and them, they used to really like be bragging. They like R. Kelly, my uncle, R. Kelly, my uncle, da 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 da. And I used to be like, why do y'all attach yourself to people that do not show that this I'm some kin to you? Like y'all have anything, y'all in the hood, just like we in the hood, y'all ain't doing big like I can give you my hand me downs. Like I should not be giving somebody family members such as R. Kelly folks hand me downs in no type of form or fashion. Like no kicks or giggles behind it. Like I know it was rough for them and I did not make it better. So yeah. So like I just like cause you used to always brag about that and I used to think that was so dumb. And I had such a privileged lifestyle. Like I have grown up with the greatest of the greatest. I have traveled. I have did everything. I have been all over. Like I really used to travel as a kid, like with my mom, cause I'm the only girl, so she really didn't trust me being around. So like, I have been around some of the greatest of the greats, like literally, and I just never heard nothing about this. Like even when he came all the way to Gary to his sister's wedding, come in the wedding, stand at the door for about all of a minute and a half, maybe two, so everybody can turn around and be like, oh, okay, R. Kelly. That fool didn't hear no I do's. That man went out that door. It wasn't nothing nobody could do. What was they gonna do? What they were gonna do? It wasn't nothing nobody could do. Like he gone. This and the craziest part is she never knew he was there. She just heard that from everybody else who was actually sitting there and being able to see. Like and then you left. All of about a minute or two. Like that's all the time you had to show face. Like out of all the years these folk been saying you some kin of them, this is how you repay them by showing up for 2 minutes and getting on down. Okay, like just think about all this stuff during this trial. Why aren't the sisters speaking out? Why haven't nobody asked nothing of the sisters? Why haven't nobody said anything about Gary, Indiana? I'm really confused about it all. So no, I never been a great fan of his. Even when they used to get invited to parties and stuff like like he is the walk. Like I mean, this ain't been something that just started. So like seriously, the man used to think he was like God's gift to the world. Like I never understood why did they care about trying to go and see somebody who really clearly don't care about the rest of us. But I can say I'm really not a fan of R. Kelly and his personal ways of thinking, breathing, acting, none of that stuff. But he is a whole genius when it comes to that music. I don't know what R. Kelly done to somebody or what have you, but all this stuff really just don't add up. Like, I need to hear from other people. I need to know what is what and what is really going on. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That is all I'm saying. This stuff is kind of weird. But let me know what y'all thinking. Leave me a little something in the comments. Make sure you thumbs up, thumbs down, however you need to do. Like, share. Just don't let's not forget May the 4th is his sentencing. So y'all keep him in your prayers, whether you want to or not. You forgave your brother and your uncles and everybody else in the family that done some fuck shit. My bad, I mean to say that. But everybody else in the family that done something that ain't right. But just still send up a great prayer for it. Don't pray against them. Just pray that the outcome be whatever it need to be. Okay? So he can get to his appeals or whatever else he want to do after the fact. But yeah, as always, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Sipping with your girl one time for the one time. I feel y'all on dead. Now y'all have a good day. I'm at.